Minister.
I move the motion circulated in my name in relation to the next meeting of the Senate.
Senator Waters?
Yes, Deputy President, I move the amendment to that motion circulated in my name, and I seek leave to make an incredibly short statement.
Is leave granted? 1 minute.
Thanks very much. Now, this amendment would reverse the presumption that Parliament does not sit and would in fact say that Parliament should be presumed to sit. It would retain the ability of the opposition, Leader of the Opposition and the Leader of the Government to agree that we not do so, presumably on health reasons, but we note the comments of the President earlier this morning that virtual parliaments are being investigated, and we very much support that move. The presumption should be that this Parliament sits, assuming that it is safe according to the health advice. The presumption shouldn't be that we are not coming back until August. There is a massive amount of discretion that the bills that we've just passed here gives to the government, and because our amendments earlier today to the Select Committee failed, we will not be able to scrutinise decisions and actions of the Health Minister and the Prime Minister directly, and therefore it is all the more important that Parliament actually sits and that the presumption is that we are able to do that, and we look forward to that being able to be done remotely. So I commend this amendment to the Senate.
So the question is the amendment moved by Senator Waters be agreed to. Those are that. Oh, sorry, Senator Gallagher.
Just very briefly, Mr. President, we have had a couple of discussions on this throughout the last couple of days. The Labor Party has been clear, the Labor opposition, that we would prefer that the Parliament sits. We think being here has demonstrated that it can be done, and it can be done in a safe way. However, the government has made it clear that they don't agree with that they don't believe they need to sit or should sit through April, May and June. And as such, I think there are limitations if the government's not willing. We can't force them to be here or to present a program. They have control over the program and the legislative agenda, and as such, we've put the Senate Select Committee in place to provide some scrutiny during that time. But we cannot force the government, amongst some of the procedural limitations, to attend, and if they are not of the view that it's needed. And as such, we won't be supporting the amendment.
So the question is the amendment moved by Senator Waters be agreed to. Those of that opinion say aye. To the contrary, no. The noes have it. The ayes have it. Division required. Ring the bells. The result of the division is ayes 5, noes 25. The matter is resolved in the negative. I'll now put the motion moved by Senator Cormann unamended. The question is that motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The ayes have